Guys, we ran into a situation here. That's Nick and Peter, if you can see them. Yep, Nick, Peter, and then Radu right over there. So I gotta cross this chasm right now. Here we go, Wim Hof. Oh my God, this is frigid, bros. This is at least, oh, I gotta pull up my pants. We're making way. Oh my God, this feels amazing. Wake up, my soul. My camera's about to die, bros. The cold is my God. The cold is my teacher. Cross the chasm. Say hello, boys. Nick, Peter, Radu, say hello. We crossed. See you guys on the other side.
Tell us how it was.
This whole time I thought it was chasm. I thought it was chasm, not chasm. And then I said it to my little sister today and she's like, Elijah, it's not chasm, it's chasm. And we had a little debate. Anyway, she was right. And you know, guys, I don't know a lot of stuff. And this video is about a question that reminded me of why. Just let me get to the question. Here it fucking goes. Alright, this is by Rafi. Thanks for sending this in, bro. Hi, bro. Could you make a video about what people should I allow to enter my life? Who shouldn't I? Who deserves it? Who doesn't? In a nutshell, how can I recognize wrong and right people in my life? Because there are people who definitely don't add up at all. By the way, how do you personally choose friends, Elisha? Alright, like I said, Nick, Peter, Radu, best friends. And those guys right there, Nick for instance, you've heard him on the streams, has a great business mind, very good with the internet, started his own business and it's flourishing. And you know, with marketing. And to me, I've never been really good with computers, so he's just like a master to me. And then we have Peter, who is just this master hunter slash woodsman. The dude, we were out, you saw the clip from yesterday. This guy, we were walking on the road, he decides to get a big old stick and just go. He takes the route through the woods. There's like thorns and stuff. He comes out, he's got thorns on his head. We're pulling him out. We're looking around his body to see if he's got ticks. The guy is just, he knows where deer tracks are. He's like, that's a deer track. I'm like, look, he was like, no, we don't want to go there. And then there's Radu, who is just a wizard when it comes to automobiles. The dude can hear something from across the shop. I used to work with him and just pinpoint what it is. If it's a bad belt or, you know, whatever it is. I'm terrible with cars, but he knows all about it. So I have these friends that have this knowledge that I don't have. So I run into a lot of fucking times where I hear them talking and I don't know. There's just so much stuff that I don't know that they're talking about. So I run into this, should I just keep quiet so I don't risk embarrassing myself? Or can I ask them? And what I've learned to do, these are my best friends because I feel comfortable in saying that I don't know something and that I can now ask them for advice. And that's one of the key things, just being completely vulnerable with your friends. If you have friends that you feel comfortable being vulnerable with, saying I don't know, and that you can learn from them, that's a very key indicator on if those people should be around you. Because if you feel like you're going to be judged by them, or if they make fun of you a lot and put you down and are very negative to you asking questions, then those aren't real friends. Real friends are there to build you up and make you a better version of yourself by sharing their knowledge and their experiences in life. So that's the number one thing, and just being radically honest. Like really, that's a book I've been told to read lately, and I haven't got to it yet. But radical honesty in your friend group has taught me so many things, because it can be embarrassing when you don't know. Now I'll be straight up with them. I'm like, look guys, I don't know. Can you tell me what this means? And they'll share with me, and it's through that radical honesty and just being honest with yourself. Because a lot of times we try to fit in and then we miss out on so much. So Rafi, that's super important, bro. So you want friends, first off, the people you hang around with most, you become like. Even your wallet or your bank account is similar to theirs. So if you're hanging around with a bunch of poverty friends that don't really care about getting better in life or progressing themselves, it's probably going to show up in your life in these little ways. Maybe not all of a sudden, but eventually you'll notice your life start to kind of crumble because you're hanging around with a bunch of people that are doing this stuff you don't really like in the first place. So very important I don't have that many friends. Those are my best friends. And I've known them for several years now. And I've stuck with them because they're true friends and they care about me and I care about them. And we work on building that relationship even greater. The next thing I would say, just for your own life, and talking about being vulnerable, being honest with yourself, asking questions, the ability to pay attention. I forgot who said this. I think it was, it might have been Jordan Peterson or someone on Joe Rogan podcast recently, Stephen Pressfield maybe, but he said that a key in life is to have the ability to pay attention. This will get you farther than everything else. The ability to pay attention. And that showed up today when I was in the gym, and there was this one guy I'd never seen before, had amazing physique. And I actually went up to him and I asked him to give me tips on how to grow the shoulders, the side delts, all right? And he said, he was showing me some stuff and I just really absorbing everything that he could teach me. And then after the interaction, I would watch him work out. I would give these glances. I saw him doing these moves that I never see anyone else doing in the entire gym. And that is how you learn, by paying attention. Even the mirror neurons in your brain, when you see someone doing something else, your brain is firing these mirror neurons and you're learning in a sense without actually doing it, so that when you go to do it, you're already kind of rehearsed it in your brain. It's very, very powerful. So paying attention and watching, learning. When I first started working out, bodybuilding, I would pay attention to the biggest guys. You don't want to pay attention to the newbies, right? But a lot of people do. They hate on them. They like to talk about them. Pay attention. Be silent. Be quiet. Watch what the big guys are doing. The guys that have the physiques that you want. The same with your friends. Get friends. Look at the people and then make friendships with them, have conversation with them, and learn. That's going to be so beneficial. The ability to pay attention, because it's hard. We want to be in the spotlight. It's when you take a step out of that and begin to focus on how other people are reaching and achieving success. So Rafi, thank you for the question, guys. We're going to be doing something similar to the Ask Hodge Twins, where you guys will send me a question and then we'll just kind of freestyle it right here. I'll read it off the computer. We'll do like 2 or 3 in a video. I think it'll be super fun. So guys, have a blast tonight. Yeah, man, that's really all. Checking out. Peace.